Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Pollock and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman.
Yeah, look at them balls.
And the Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Football with the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The give from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Pope. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. And the Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to the ground with the running back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Offense, quick tempo.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off.
He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Now they'll run it on the toss. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and find where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball in the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run some more? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays early in this ballgame?
And show them a variety of runs that can keep them guessing later on.
No doubt, and I'm making memory of all this stuff. Did it work? What were they in? Can I get back to this later?
They give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Touchdown Sooners! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Working that left side now. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
How about the big fella with the hands? You know, those fullbacks are not talked about as athletes, but he shows you he can do a lot on the field, catches the football, gets the first down.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. How about this defense taking one back to the house? No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Throwing right. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down.
Trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays.
Don't do that to yourself. Put the ball. Don't go for it right now.
He's already been, now he's hit again. Like,
be small.
They've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
The Hokies line up to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown Sooner.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Down.
Oh my God, you gotta pick that off, Coffee.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Give to the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had be a efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making checks. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged out of the air. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Steps away to find some room. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was
going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Sooners want to move quickly. He'll set up to throw. Max got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the situation, so let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage, found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. About to get another look at this Hokie offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Using his legs, it's Ware. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
They'll send the back in motion. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Sooners are threatening on 1st and goal.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, sniffing the goal line. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself. So I love the big fella getting the football.
The give to the fullback. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's going to bring this one out. And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Ware. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They forced another incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
I think from what I have seen, bro, it needs to be a smoother transition if not.
Wants to bring it back. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground.
You stuck trying to get off the game. they got to fill up the card with other teams. So I'm saying, I don't know. Yeah, Tyler Johnson said a little bit earlier, you got your funds together in the first year.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
It's a non-negotiable at this point. But if you position yourself to go to the right advance,
bring in the heat.
And I don't
Where did he find a hole in that secondary? They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
And then start talking about that. The independent man.
Try to get it to the edge. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to him. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. You got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th down.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting a quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
They did it the wrong way. They did it the wrong way. It's just that certain game.
And they'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is
still giving himself
one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Punt is on its way.
Different area for some.
Makes a move.
Again, talking about team.
Very little will make a crowd hold his breath like a pumpkin turn, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out.
I told y'all 2025 and I said
no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime
next Sunday. They said right after GP comes back from Texas, they would play Reverie 9. How many of y'all remember that? That's what was said. I got a little call today saying
the Hokies will kick it off to start the second half.
But that game's coming.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much. They'll try to build on this lead. He's going to fire deep. And incomplete.
DBs better stay ready, man. I know you're losing the game by a lot right now, but this offense is still taking shots. So you've got to continue to stay ready and make plays like they were able to do on that last one, forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Fires toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He'll pull it down. Past the 40. Across the 25. He's got room. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another first down. The Sooners are rolling down the field.
It seems like Coach, what he's saying is
quick release by the QB. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
That wasn't what you were saying. You were saying that
he's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Leaves it with the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
He wants to change this route.
They haven't played each other since 6 years. ATL season against each other.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Hokies have it with the 1st and 10.
This is
Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
You want to know why this team is losing? Look no further than this statistic, guys. Their best receiver doesn't have a catch yet in this game. There they try to go his way again. The defense has completely shut him down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Working the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Hokies headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's picked off and another empty drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. And you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. So now it's 2nd and long.
They finna go to Texas and play 2 national games. Right and not follow the hype. But you agreed to
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back
this
to the
team
end.
that scheduled you
Got his
in
man
now.
downfield. And he motors into
So
the end
now
zone.
it's well.
Touchdown,
This is why people
Oklahoma.
shouldn't go independent.
And another passing touchdown for this
sure.
Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys who had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just adding the stats. And you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy.
Show. So if you want to talk about, the topics that we got to cover today,
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
But if so, I'm going to send it, send you the link. Thank you. It's already had. And send you the link. So, but anyway, if you were saying, bro?
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field of sports.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Who's the determining factor to say that the game is no longer happening?
I mean,
They'll move the wide receiver. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick completion on the out route. He's not going to get there. Stops short on fourth down.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Floating away. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
I can't hold, but this is where I'm NFL coach at, right?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback extends the play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, he started rolling to his right. Because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target. And his speed got him to the point he was able to come away from it.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Steps to his left.
Here's the thing, though.
And he throws another interception.
That's why we didn't say.
Finally brought down the
TNT.
play, not
Didn't say that. He says.
but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in the football game.
Made a mistake.
DBs will try to keep everything in front.
It's the OC. That's the only reason you try to play that.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You've got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2.
See that group, man. Said, man, I'm going to play. This is
They give him the rock again on second and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, you've got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but
everything is
golden
relative
opportunity
situation
right now to finally break the seal.
And the kicker delivers the free ball to finish off the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
Just believe if he had his OC, he'd play.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
It's just genuine shit. Like, I ain't got my guy. Shit, he ain't got to shoot him, man. Do it. He's stepping in the ring.
One final play before the end of the quarter.
Shit, you
Gotta disagree. That person
looking for room. It's where defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top, and it hasn't been much of a contest until we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like to this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
That's what we prepare for.
And the Hokies will send out the punt unit.
It's the same
They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Well, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. That ball will bounce out of bounds at the 35. Could have been worse, I guess, but not much.
Let's be honest, man. Like the coaching like tree ain't that strong in the world. For you to digest next man.
Sooner offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. He did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit.
Oh, he found a space on the right. He almost popped out of there for a huge return. They will take it there and take the sack of the ball recovery.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
You mean to
They'll
tell
start
me
this
that?
drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. Got room at the 35. They finally get him on the
Showing how
ground,
much you
and he's
need it,
got
but
it
you got so
explosive
much to
for the
say
first
when
down.
it's out.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe
Why
they
you
can
calling me
generate
and I'm
just
in
a
another
little
room?
bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can
What?
keep coaching up
What do
heading
you
into their
want?
next game.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now
What do you want?
they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together.
What do you want? You already know I ain't fucking with you. What do you want?
They can find some kind of a rhythm.
Yes, I'm answer the phone like that.
Get something cooking.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
No update about what?
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have
They were
to play
closed.
complete
How
clock,
I'm gonna give you a
especially
fucking
against this
update?
quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas.
I don't have to say
That's
shit.
exactly what they're doing here.
I don't have to answer to you. I told you
They're
that.
still bringing it, and they get another sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Somehow fits it into that traffic. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing
going deep, and they will be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day. Great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Wide open downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Don't make it happen.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone.
I feel
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense.
They do better then you saying it.
He'll start this drive firing. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance.
Okay, so you basically you say you like your chances better with him on the sideline.
Without. Me personally, because I don't know. I just remember being better games when he went on them. I think the point spread a little different now.
Couldn't make the connection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off, accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a whole.
Y'all game coming up. They just
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they
super
forced
strong
the
team,
turnover.
man, going in their atmosphere.
This offense has it with
I'm just
really
hoping
good
praying
field
we get
position.
first down or two, man.
Looking downfield
okay.
on first down.
Going into this game,
Connection to the right.
the quarterback.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
You never know.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is
My bad,
that
it's my
much closer
call.
to victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
And the Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Yeah.
So even in that, bro, I definitely think it's going to be, I think Coach Cam gets challenged this game.
Yeah, go ahead.
Say, yeah, you never know with this, man.
Trying to barge in.
You know what you need to prepare for.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Yeah. Just know, man, we'll be ready to play for the
This
game.
offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Jump out there and it's real sauce. It's real drip.
And no chance at a return. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I don't know if you see the game.
I did.
Definitely like, mix-up game. Now, there was some questionable moments as far as decision. that the coaches call. But for the most part, man, they were able to tell what they were giving.
Making some adjustments here.
And that just let me know like, that, bro, this should be a really good game. And I think that
now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Gets a challenge. Coach Cam, challenge. It's a challenge this time. I think
they're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Interested to see.
The Hokies will hustle to the line.
Interested to see if Cam can keep him at his legendary 6 points.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down.
His team has put score.
He'll have to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
So I'm interested to see will Cam this team from getting to the 20.
Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Caught in the backfield, it's fair. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
There's always a change disparity.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense.
They're going to get 6. They get 6. They're going to feel the energy.
On fourth down, going to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away.
They definitely national
That's for
contender.
pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you're trying to mount drives, and sometimes you try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
They got a chance.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Rushes on it.
They showed up.
It falls in completely. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry?
Well, this defense is going to mix up their looks against this quarterback. Playing some zone. That time it was man coverage, but they also brought the blitz. So they're just trying to keep this quarterback on his toes.
Back has it. Floats it out in space. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that.
The game that I say last, they look like they're
well, they made the grab at the door.
I think y'all catching them at the time.
And I like this. I want to find my running back. But man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
So yeah, I'm actually
So I got a question for
They got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Yeah, Ken and Fanatic, I got a
This
question.
offense
So
is
if
like
they get
running a
Dallas to lead
perfection
that they
drill in
bust,
practice against
and they
air.
26-6
Chunk
on the
play
30
after chunk play,
ball,
and here they
and
come
no
again.
deuce.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
Seeing the
Got enough space. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played from the echo of the whistle, and they did that with a ceiling touchdown.
It is just
they should take a knee, run the clock out. This offense believes I'm going to run the football. It's your job to stop it. And they add a rushing touchdown.
They're trying to get third down, man.
Just complete.
We actually got another opponent on Saturday, man.
Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense,
First,
defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kick.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, all this play get decided. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
man, Coach took a hill, man. I think he jumped off the train, man. He didn't go nowhere near it again.
Yeah, I think it's over. Yeah, it's over.
And, hey, maybe better off tell him relentless to come through.
You know, man, we got what we gonna play, man. I guess we looking forward to the trip, man. Looking forward to the hostile crowd and all that good stuff. Coming in rare form.
Get you some barbecue. Enjoy yourself. It ain't gonna be, it ain't a stressful event. It's easy. Get you some barbecue, kick back. You know what I'm saying?